Hey everybody, hopefully you're all doing well out there today. Today what I'm showing is the new Experience Builder application as well as the new map viewer. The map viewer classic is going to be phased out, and also the web app builder is going to be phased out in spring of 2026, so in a year's time. So this video is to basically show those people who have been using the Map Viewer Classic and the Web App Builder how to build a similar application quickly, easily, and without too much fuss, which is what we've been doing with the Web App Builder. It was very quick and easy to make a web application once you get the hang of it. And I think it's going to be a similar way the Experience Builder once you get the hang of it, but a lot more functionality is going to be offered, I do believe, with the new Experience Builder. So what I've got here is a fire mapper showing global fires. Instead of going into the Map Viewer Classic, we're going to open this. So the layers are already made, the map's already made. I just want to make it in the Map Viewer, the new one, and save it there, because that format. So it opens up and it's quite different from the Map Viewer Classic. We've got active wildfires in Canada. So this is all live data. We've got current wildfires in the US, and we've got fire detection from the NOAA, and we've got the satellite thermal hotspots and fire activity. So if we turn these layers on and off, you can see what each one is. So there's a lot of activity, a lot of fires in North America right now. So you got the layers down the left-hand side. You can add new layers to the map or add tables. You can change the base map. You can look at the legend showing each layer. Bookmarks you can add in. Charts, save and open, map properties. You can change the color of the background. Time zones, preserve map scale. It opens the map at the saved scale, preserving the relative size of features across devices. And share the map. Okay, so I'm going to save the map, save as. I'm going to say it's the new map viewer. Save that. Let's go back to layers. When you click on a layer, over to the right opens the layer controls. So you can change the style. So this is active wildfires in Canada. The blue is under control, like yellow being held, red out of control. So we do have quite a few fires out of control in Canada. I'm going to click on styles. And again, we've got the types and sizes already defined. I'm going to click on that, see what other options we've got here. So you've got counts and amounts. We've kind of got high to low sizes, and I think it looks good already. So we'll leave that as is. We've also got current wildfires, current instance. Those look good. We've got this NOAA HMS fire detection. So I'm going to click on that layer. And as you'll see, it's still stuck on styles, which was kind of cool. We were looking at styles in another layer, but then when we flipped layers, it remained on what we were looking at. Let's test that out. So if we go to effects, and then I go back to wildfires, it stays on effects. So that's kind of cool. Let's say if you're working on styles for each layer, as you click on each layer, it remains on styles. You don't have to keep going back and forth. That's kind of cool. Whoever came up with that, I like that. Where was I? NOAA fire detection. We're on styles. There's a heat map option. Yeah, this is cool. Down in Mexico, they got loads of these fires. So we're going to change that to a heat map. And I'm done. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Really good. We've got effects. We've got aggregation. I'll let you check this out, but I just wanted to show what the interface looks like. I could be here all day. going through pop-ups, for example, fields, labels. Let's click on this, labels. I'm going to enable labels, and I'm going to add a class to label, or add a field to label. Fire name. Let's see. Yeah. So did everybody see that? It went to a name. They do name them. There's some kind of coding. So we're going to go back to the agency. It's like the province. So that's Manitoba, Saskatchewan. SK is Saskatchewan, MB, Manitoba. So it'd be provincial. So that is under labels. And that's the field. Visibility range. You can see this arrow. We're here right now. If I crank that below that point, shuts off the label. Visibility anyway. Label style, lots to choose from. So you want to change the color to a yellow. There's the kind of a yellow halo. That's what I was changing that, the halo color. And if you change the size of the halo, that's not too good. I think 1 is pretty good. And the placement is above the point right now. If we put it below, there you go. You don't have to click apply. It does it automatically on the fly. You can filter labels. I won't go into all of this. Yeah, so you can do charts. So I could aggregate points. You can join tables, join attributes, enrich the data. So you could add census information around those fires. Perhaps if you want to do population counts within a certain area, but within a certain distance, you could do that. Probably a good use of enriching the data. What is the population and what type of population? You could probably, you will be able to determine the age groups within a certain area. You can sketch. We won't get into that. But yeah, all kinds of stuff you can do. When I clicked on sketch, it created a new layer over here. Does everybody see that on the left? And that's when you can sketch on the map. But I don't want that, so I'm going to remove. Yeah, these three little dots you can remove or rename, show the table, duplicate. You can also group. This is something interesting. You can group layers, okay? You couldn't do this in previous version in the classic viewer or web app builder. You could not group layers. So anyway, that's a quick lowdown on the map viewer, the new one. So what we have under more, as I showed before, create app. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on the experience builder. And because I'm a web app builder lover, I'm going to click on the web app builder classic. Click on there. And I'm just going to pick one of these templates. I'm going to go with the first one, create. So I'm going to call this the Fire Mapper. Fire Mapper Experience Builder EB. How do you like that? So you got the map in the middle. I'm going to double click on the title, Fire Mapper EB. The subtitle, double click on that. Okay, so when I click on, see, this was really good. When I was in the new map viewer, I said create a new experience builder. I clicked on that and it automatically knew that I wanted to create experience builder application from that map. There is another way of doing it from ArcGis Online. You go into create and then you pick the experience builder, and there you have a blank page and you have to select the map. So this is a lot quicker. So we got the map. you click on the map, and over in the middle, click on the map, and over in the middle, you've got shows the map, scale range, initial view. So if I want to change the initial view, you can do it here. I can customize it, modify. I'm going to start off by maybe zooming in on the northeast. Okay, so that's where I want my map to start. And after every change, you can save up here. Okay, it's not published yet. And if you click on the little preview arrow, you can preview the application. You can also go back if you make a mistake several times. You can go back. I haven't tested that, but I've gone back a few times. After I've made a few mistakes, I can go back. Okay, so we've got data. We can add data to the map. I can change the color. So when to customize, primary, I want a red, about nice red. Yeah, that looks good. Back, that looks good. And I want to click on this to unlock the layout because I want to add widgets to it. So over here, unlock, add, and from here, you see these blank spaces. I can fill those up, and there's also some tools up here that I can add to. So measure tool, I kind of like that in there. Map layers, I like that, even though there's one up in the top right. Legend, I like that. Draw has the measure functionality in there. Print, obviously, I like that. There is the swipe. This swipe will be pretty handy with this application because we've got all these different points showing fires. There's an elevation profile. You can actually draw a line and it will tell you the elevation. That's pretty cool. List is really cool, but there's all kinds of tools here that you can add. Don't forget, that is up here, lock layout. So I unlocked that and then I added the widgets in. Okay, so I've added them there, but you can also add them in the top right. So let's go through one of these. When you click on the widget, over in the right-hand side, it has the distance and the area checked off. Two different types. You've got the classic, and you've got the toolbar, kind of like what's in ArcGIS Pro. Kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Yeah, kind of does, right? Then you've got the map layers, and you've got the control of the map layers. I do like the checkbox, wherever that is. View layer details. Yeah, that's probably handy. Zoom to, yes. Enable or disable pop-up, yes. Transparency, yes. Show or hide labels, yeah, I like that. Reorder, sure. Use the tick box to control the layer visibility. That's what I was looking for, yeah, I like that. Show tables, sure. There's all kinds of controls. Pretty awesome. Okay, I need to save. Legends. Let's have a look at the legend. It says legend 2 because I got a legend in the legend tool in the top right. That's fine. And you can rename whatever the box that the title of the box is. You've got the draw tools, so you can draw and enable measurement. So then when you're drawing, you actually can put measurements on. So that's handy. I want that as an option. Print, definitely want to print. And you've got the option of all these templates, all these different sizes. And by default, you can put in the title. We'll put the fire map in there. Fire map 1.0. It's actually not 1.0, but I put that in there. So as you can see, as you click on the tool, you get over on the right-hand side the controls, the options. We'll have to test out that, see how it looks. That's what I found with this, is when you're building this, you need to test and see how all these settings are working. You know, you might have to come back and resave, publish again. So after each save, you need to publish and test it out, or preview and test it out. This list is really cool. Let's see if we can list something here. We need to select the data. What are we going to list? Okay, wildfires in Canada. Okay. So arrangement, let's go single like that. We don't need them to be so wide. So sure about the button here. Scroll bar, yes. By default, we don't want to do just selected features. We want all of them to be listed. Tools, you show the record count. So there's 108. Sure, clear selection, sort, yes. Sort, I don't know, agency name. So that's going to be sort by A to Z. And see how that list, I just changed the icon. You can change it. Not really keen on that, any of that stuff. But let's click on that again. Not really sure about that. Delete the buttons. Oh yeah, here we go. So I've deleted the buttons. We're going to go to dynamic content and we're going to click on fire name. Yeah, I had the code, right? So we're going to use that. Fire name. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm going to make that a bit longer. There we go. So we've got the fire name. It's not great, but we'll save that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at a preview of this. See what it looks like. See if it's a bit of a joke. Doesn't look too bad, right? Doesn't look, looks okay for like 5 minutes of doing this. We can measure, and I set that up to be in meters, I think it was, metric, but you can change it on the fly. You know, you can change it to whatever you want. We do have a bit of a delay here. Here you go. That works. We've got the map layers. Okay, I'm going to maybe turn on these. Something I did notice is the speed. The speed of the new map viewer is really a lot faster, and working in Experience Builder is quicker from what I've seen with the data that I use. You might have a different experience. We do have, I added a few more controls. You can disable pop-ups if you want to, transparency. There was quite a few options there. Okay, zoom to entire layer. Zoom to entire layer of Canada. There you go. Yeah, that worked. Got the legend. Got the draw tools. Yeah, we can do that. So just a short break here. I just wanted to say thanks for all your support, and please subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you would like to join the Patreon channel, I'd appreciate that. It's a few dollars a month, and that gives you access to various videos and other resources, GIS resources, as well as some Bigfoot applications, some videos, and Bigfoot encounters, forms, and map, and movies, and this, that, and the other thing. But I'm also doing some GIS and consulting work, and if you're interested in that, if you need my help and assistance, maybe in building an application, a web map, just let me know, and I'll get in touch. Thank you. So yeah, we've got the draw tools, and I'm going to make sure that show the measurement length is on there in kilometers. So I'm just going to draw a line, double click to end, and the line is there as well as the length in kilometers. If you want to remove that, you can click on clear, and those will be cleared. You can draw a polygon, double click to end. Didn't enable the measurement, but if I did that, I'll have to sketch again. Okay, clear, close. There's the print. Okay, let's print tabloid. Let's see how long this takes. So far, so good. Obviously, there's, like I said, you're creating your application and then testing, going back and forth, saving, having a look again at the preview, or publishing again, having a look at the real or the working application, but saving. This is taking its time here. So there it is, one result. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, there's my fire mapper. Not bad. Got the legend, got the date, time and date. Yeah, not bad. Going back to this, the print template, you've got controls. You can do the current map scale. You can set the map scale, the author, copyright information, the scale bar, units for the scale bar, and whether you want to include the attributes in the PDF file and the dots per inch DPI resolution. So you can set that there. You can provide that as options to the user. Then the swipe tool. This was something that we weren't really sure about yet. I want to enable swipe, yes. Don't have the layers configured yet. Don't think that's working yet, so we're going to have to go back and look at that one. The elevation profile. Let's draw, start, end. Let's see how this goes. There's the elevation profile. How did you like that? You can have a look at that. You can expand the elevation profile box. Got profile stats. Wow, impressive. Reverse the direction. Export. You can export the data to a CSV file. Oh, that's really neat, really cool. And controls, you can change the units. So you could change that to metric if you wanted to. But that would be likely in the setup. You could control that back in the editor, the application editor. And then we've got the list. I'm going to highlight one of these fires in Canada. I'm going to go to the actions. I'm going to say zoom to. So it's zooming to that fire. I'll have to go back and work on that. So I could just click on the fires and it would zoom to them. Right now I'm using the actions up here in the top right. So basically that is it. You know, I can go back and do some editing of the application in the Experience Builder. Wow, that's some incredible landscape there, isn't it? Amazing. So some impressive satellite imagery. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video and post down below. Let me know what you want to see. Don't forget, if you need any consulting work, just let me know. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and I always appreciate your support. And thanks for watching. See ya.